Hey guys, Kevin, Weaver's Way. If you're having a problem with your dryer giving an F code, not starting up, I'm going to show you how to fix it, a quick fix, a little replacement of the card. There's some other options too, but I'm going to show you what I did to get mine working again. Okay guys, see we're in the washroom and we've got the Whirlpool Duet steam dryer. A couple of days ago we started getting some error messages with it and it won't do anything but cut off. You hit power, you notice everything is illuminated. You hit start, like you normally do, and it'll shoot an error code. And that's all it'll do. So apparently this is a bad board. The solder points go out on it. And it's a real simple fix. The part costs about $155. You can do it yourself. I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay guys, before you do anything else, what you want to do is make sure you got the right part for your dryer. And to do this, you got to know the model number. Where you find the model number? Well, it's easy. You open up your door, and on the inside rim, you're going to find a little badge inside. And the top number is going to be your serial number. Correction, your model number, and the serial number is up below it. So find that and you can look it up, and most times they'll tell you if that piece will fit your particular dryer. Okay guys, now here's the part. Get on Amazon Prime, get your free shipping. A couple days later it shows up. You can see, pretty simple, nothing complicated. Everything looks to be plug and play. Now I'm not going to spend a lot of time showing you me unscrewing bolts and unscrewing stuff and plugging stuff up. I'll show you the before and after and show you a picture of the bad circuit board or control panel, whatever they call it. I will show you the points that you need to take off to get access, however. So let's go ahead and get started and see how this works. Okay, to get started, what you have to do is you're going to have 3 bolts on the back, and you're going to remove those to get the top off. So, like I said, I'm not going to show you this. We'll just go skip past this part, but those are the 3 bolts that you have to remove to get the top off. And they're 6.5 millimeters. All right, guys. So once you get the top off, which, like I said, is easy, the hardest part is just getting access to your dryer. If you're like me, once you got them in here, it's hard to move them around. You're gonna see this little, I guess it's a dust flap, and didn't do much to protect from the dust and the lint, but here's the control panel that we're going to be removing, and there's a couple of bolts on here that we're going to have to take off. So we'll get those off and I'll tell you how many there were and where they were, but everything else is plug and play. There's a bolt here on the end, and unlike some of the videos I've seen, it looks like that's the only bolt that comes off, and it looks like the whole board slides out. So let's see what we got. Okay, yeah, like I said, it looks like it's going to be simple to take out. Here's a bolt here, and on the tray that holds it in, it's a bolt here and a bolt here. It looks like they're about the same size as the bolts that held the back end. And again, everything else is plug and play. Hey guys, I did see one thing as I got everything loose. There is a mounting screw up under the bottom too, same size, but it's kind of hidden, but there's another one. So you have the 2 on the ends, and you have the 1 here and the 1 here. And at the very end, these plugs, when you pull them out, you push the button down at the bottom and you tilt them down. You don't pull them straight up. I try to do that at first, but they kind of just tilt out. So that'll make you pulling them out a little bit easier. Hey, just to clarify something, this part is separate from the rest of the board. So this piece up front doesn't come out. So this screw that's up front, you don't have to worry about that, just the other pieces. And that's what it looks like when it comes out. And here is the new panel that I'm getting ready to put in. So yeah, don't worry about that piece. It's not even connected to the board that you're replacing. All right, guys, everything's plugged back in. We're gonna go ahead and just finish buttoning it up, and we'll give it a try and see how it does. All right, guys, all buttoned back up, back into position. Let's go ahead and try, see what happens. Keep your fingers crossed. Bingo. Working dryer. Okay, guys, there you have it. That's an easy fix. If I hadn't been trying to film it, I probably could have done it in like 10, 15 minutes. A couple of things. Make sure you unplug from the wall. Make sure you take a picture. Get in the habit of taking a picture of everything before you disassemble. And you didn't really need it for that because it plugs in. You can only plug everything into one spot. But just get in the habit of doing that when you're pulling stuff apart. So if you have to go back for reference later on. Make sure you have all your tools beforehand. Like I said, it looked like everything was a 6.5 millimeter. Maybe wrong, maybe right. That's what worked for me. I'm not a major do-it-yourself type. Well, I like doing things myself. I like little projects like that, simple stuff. I think I saved myself maybe $200, $250 by doing it myself and not calling out a repairman. I got the part for $155 off of Amazon. You may be able to get it cheaper. Search around some videos that actually show you how to repair it yourself. I'm not going to get rid of my piece. I might repair it and put it on Amazon to sell, or if somebody buys them. If you have any suggestions or quick fixes, put them in the comments below. Again, I'm not somebody that claims to be a professional and knows how to do all this stuff. I've been a homeowner for about 30 years. This is my 4th home. I've been in this one about 15 years. But I found that a lot of things you can do yourself if you have a little bit of knowledge, and YouTube is a great source of looking up stuff and finding out how people did it. I'm not saying this is the way you should do it. I'm just sharing my experience with you. And until I break something else in the house, Kevin from Weaver's Way. Have a good one.